Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator, and in this video, we're going to talk about this guy here, Mr. Independent News. Mr. We expose the New World Order, and he's got to stop the New World Order, and he's always out talking about how horrible, Gore and Greta and the United Nations and their whole climate agenda because it's ridiculous. But, Alex also says that he believes in being sustainable. Like, hey, yeah, I believe in being responsible, but will Alex give you any good information environmentally other than global warming's not real, man? The scientists say it. Just forget anything else about the planet. No, no, no. Him and his organization will not. They put out this article the other day about, oh yeah, the social credit score system that's going to and right here, E, the head one, environmental. That's your biggest factor in the equation. Okay, and they're going to control your life. But today, outside of doing this news conference here, he put out this video here. A UN official admits they control Google search results to push climate change propaganda. Okay, so let's just listen to a little bit of a video he put out today.
So the UN, the World Economic Forum, they say their number one mission is total mobilization to silence we the people. That's because we together are winning the war for truth.
Okay, that's a lot of good hype. And you know what? Alex does put out a lot of truth out there, but like everybody else, environmentally, Alex won't. So here's a little further into this video.
That's gaslighting. So here's a clip of the head of the UN Information Agency bragging that they control Google.
We partnered with Google, for example. If you Google climate change, you will, at the top of your search, you will get all kinds of UN resources. We started this partnership when we were shocked to see that when we Googled climate change, we were getting incredibly distorted information right at the top. So we're becoming much more proactive. We own the science, and we think that the world should know it, and the platforms themselves also do. But again, it's a huge challenge that I think all sectors of society need to be very active in.
Okay, so now Alex has something to say here.
So the UN, the World Economic Forum, they say their number one mission is total mobilization to silence we the people. That's because we together are winning the war for truth. They lied about all the vaccines. They lied about COVID's origins. They lied and suppressed the therapies and the other systems that were out there, the therapeutics. So they lied about that. They lied all about global warming, and the ice caps are going to melt. There's going to be 5-foot rise in the sea levels, and the Earth's actually cooling now. It was heating up from the 60s to the 90s. So this is all happening. They're in deep trouble. That's why they're weaponizing the judiciary that admittedly show trial cases against Church Truly are.
Okay, so, he goes into talk about what's going on with these trials here, but, everything is, the UN is controlling everything, putting out bad information, and the thing about that is Alex and Infowars will not counter that information. They will not tell you that all environmental voices, including the United Nations, since I believe the mid-90s was when I first started emailing the United Nations. If not, I have done it a bunch. I've done it in a bunch of videos I've done over the past year. There are a ton of emails that got sent out with the United Nations, their top environmental office on distribution. But I've never heard back from them. And this is real solutions that is along with what Alex says, that, he believes we need to be sustainable, we need to live responsible. I'm not the global warming hysteria, but, there's nothing the matter with ending our disposable society. There's nothing the matter with gaining individual cooperation or ending global environmental illiteracy or, leading the world with hemp. Absolutely not. And Alex could help make that happen. Project Veritas too, but to this day, and I've been knocking on Infowars doors for over a decade now. Project Veritas, I just did a video in June, a toast. We're coming up to 3.5 years censoring this truth. And I guarantee that when the world finally learns this truth, they're going to be very happy to know it. And they're going to be very surprised that they don't suspect Gore's a fraud, Bobby Kennedy's a fraud, the United Nations, Bill McKibben, every environmental voice out there, the Royals, they don't suspect it. Oh, no, they're trying, they just don't know what to do. No, they just don't have solutions, and when you go to them with solutions, they have no interest in it. And people like Alex could get this going. Alex could have gotten hemp going. Do you ever hear him talk? No, he never talks about, and hey, yeah, you know what? It's really true. And in our disposable society, people, that's all we have to do to help beat these people, actually implement solutions, and expose that they won't allow real solutions that would have cut all the emissions that they're trying to say that we have to shut down everything now. We've got to control you. Everything you do has got to get approved by us because of these emissions, where if we just lived responsibly, we wouldn't be having these emissions. But will Alex tell you that? No. No. As a matter of fact, tonight, right here, again, this is their, tips. And then Project Veritas, I'm like, get this to Alex and anything but there is one truth, James O'Keefe. The subject box says it all. The world needs the one environmental truth there is. Environmentaleducator.org, They know who I am. Okay, you don't. But if they did their job and exposed the frauds that they ridicule every day, the world would know the truth. We wouldn't have to be listening to these people, and the world will absolutely be appreciative to shut these people up and to shut down this agenda and to actually get sensible things. When sensible things are presented to the world, people will get it. Like, oh yeah, hey, that makes sense. Well, maybe I should do that, especially now with the way things are in the economy, that, people will be like, yeah, well, you know what? Yep. Hey, they're not even really in the stores anymore, so I got to start ending my disposable society, so I might as well just get on board. Guess what? We're going to this agenda. Right, by the powers that are shutting you down based on we don't have solutions. Hemp. I mean, it just kills me that hemp isn't being used. But, in part, that's because this man here in Project Veritas and most every independent media person I know of just laughs in my phone. Oh my God, you and the environment. Oh my God, get out of here, man. Global warming is not real, man. They won't learn a thing and they won't give you any good information. Mike Adams, Natural News. Just what, huh? Oh man, I'm so cool, man. But no, not environmentally. And this is information that the world is going to rejoice when they find it out. But Alex Jones and Project Veritas keep censoring it from you. But now, the interesting thing is, listen here. Okay, so listen to Alex here. This is October 4th, 2022. This is a press conference he did with Robert Barnes out here about this craziness that's going on in the courts here. But let's listen to Alex.
I just want to say this on the record. I am proud of my 28 years on air, exposing Jesse Smollett being a fraud, exposing WMDs being a fraud. I always question everything. I listen to those that are questioning. It's healthy and good. And I do not apologize to the system or anybody else because I did it from a pure heart. I've not been perfect. I've made mistakes, and I've apologized from those.
Okay, well, he goes on to talk about Sandy Hook there, but, well, he should apologize for censoring this really important environmental news. He should definitely do that. But he's really proud of what? Exposing Jesse Smollett? How big of a story is that in comparison to Gore and Greta in the United Nations and Bill McKibben and Bobby Kennedy and, every environmental voice out there is preventing solutions frauds. And they're trying to control your life based on we don't have solutions when they've been refusing the solutions since November '93. Really, he's proud of Jesse Smollett, but he's censoring this information. It's a little ridiculous. But at the beginning there, he said, he's really proud of his work. And I mean, he has done some good work. He does get a lot of information out there. But there's definitely more information that Alex Jones has to get out there, and he has to stop censoring it. Okay, so here he is. He's going to end up his press conference here.
All right, listen, find the truth at Infowars.com. Find out what I'm actually covering. God bless and good luck.
Okay, find the truth. Find out what he's covering. You know what he's not covering? The environment. Responsibly. Yep, he will tell you that they're going to, put, oh yeah, Infowars, right? They get the information out there. He'll tell you that they're going to put out, the credit score on you, and he'll rank on them, and he'll rank on Gore, and he'll rank on Greta. But will he tell you the truth about them? No. Imagine if he did. Imagine if he did. Inconvenient truth to Gore. Shut up, go away, you preventing solutions fraud. Along with the rest of them. Right? Listening to you drives people to drink. But will Alex Jones shut them up and expose this truth and expose the sensible, rational, reasonable, easily implementable, immediately real, sustainable solutions the world needs? No, at least he hasn't for a long time. So we can only hope someday we get Alex on board, because none of us should have to listen to Gore and Greta in the United Nations, and none of us should have to tune in to news that is being put out just from, because the United Nations owns the science, and they go out there and they get their propaganda pushed to the front of your search engine results, while the United Nations will never tell you everything that they and everybody they associate with has been refusing for decades. And worse is that Alex Jones will not do it either. So stay tuned, people.